Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your host tonight is going to find a way to get the Cubs in every single broadcast.
Hey Chicago, what do you say?
Can often be found being a little confused on some of our breaks.
What am I pulling in this break room, ladies and gentlemen?
And has earned himself the moniker Mr. Grumpy. Your host tonight, Steven Ryan.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Ultimate Autographs. My name is Steven Ryan. We got Robbie Lopez on the ones and twos, and this is UA Live Breaks. We got lots of great stuff in the room. Jay August, I'm going to be quite frank with you. This is going to sound like the name itself, but I don't even think you have the right to say that. You're like a, what are you, like your 6-degree connection with that kind of statement, you know? You can talk to David Griffin about it. I don't know why you say that, but either way, lots of great stuff in the room. We are closing down on a bunch of different series. We got 3 left to go in the minis. We got an Aaron Jones left in there. We got plenty to do in the diamonds. It literally called you that. Yeah, well, you know. Some intros are outdated, you know. I have no footage from this room, so some intros are outdated. But that's fair enough. They paid me extra to lean into it, so that's fine by me. So the diamonds, I would say the diamonds are the series to chase, Robbie. The diamonds in the vault, diamonds, 25 boxes left, 11 headliners, including 4 flexes like Justin Jefferson, Michael Irvin, Lawrence Taylor, and Jay August's best favorite player of all time, Brett Favre. I know he's also his favorite human of all time as well. Bruce Smith, Puka. I'm glad to see Bruce Smith is making his way back into the room more. My man is an absolute stud. The vault, 50% chance to hop on in there. Bo Jackson, Speed Flex left. Barry Sanders Flex. AJ Brown Flex is left as well. Then we have the can't miss 1 and 4, which has 9 boxes left with 7 headliners, including like Bruce Smith. We got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the licensed jersey, the Taylor Swift CD, Ric Flair belt, and Trae Young, I believe it's City Edition basketball. Paul Pierce and Allen Iverson are out there as well. So let's get this party rocking and rolling. Robbie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fabulous.
Fabulous? Why is that?
Why? It was because the Cubs are up 8-3 against our rivals down south on the south side, the White Sox, bottom of the 6. Boy, I bleed Cubby Blue all the way through since the 85. I was 6 years old.
That's when the decision was made.
My first little league team I played for was for the Cubs. I wore number 8, which was Andre Dawson.
Very nice.
Big fan. And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
Robbie, in the kitchen area, he put up a board, and I think he wanted to gather data on who's a White Sox fan and who's a Cubs fan here at the office.
Oh, yeah.
Only 3 participants have written their name so far.
I know.
It's such a shame. There's
Very
you,
true.
Cubs, then me and Mike as White Sox fans.
Really? That's what you...
I did for other reasons.
Okay.
Because it's go Cubs go until I die.
Yes.
It's go Cubs go until I die. I just want to make sure that there's no jinxing going on. I don't want to say I'm a Cubs fan and then they somehow blow this game. But either way, let's get into some breaks. Let's take care of some business first. I believe this Tom Brady could be drawing this show potentially. But we got to close out that Mix It Up series, this beautifully ripped custom speed flex of the greatest quarterback of all time. Who wants to get in on the action? Let me drop the link to the live breaks page for y'all. How can one be a White Sox fan if they were born after 1970? Well, Jared, somehow, I'm going to be honest with you, we work with plenty of them. I don't know if they just believed everything their parents said, or I don't know. But we work with a lot of them, a lot more than you would think.
That's true.
But there's one thing you could tell is they don't talk a lot of baseball around us because understandable reason. Even though this month they are 500.
Yeah.
Until after today. They've been 6-6 this month.
I'm really shocked. I guess a lot of people have been telling me that this young core of young players they have on this team has been the spark for this team.
Well, I mean, let the young guys play, right? Like that's really what matters. They don't really have much to play for as it sits, but
very unfortunate.
Letting them get their experience is what they need.
Yeah.
So, speaking of experience, if you guys are experienced here in the break room, you guys know how we do things. We have to roll our dice to determine how many times we are going to randomize the list during the show.
I'm gonna go 12.
Well, it's too late. It's 9.
It is again?
It flipped. The 4 and the 5 flipped.
Oh,
Yeah.
how about that?
I don't even know why I took it off. Did I take it off?
No, you didn't.
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Now, the chase, I did take off because I'm going to spin the
Yes.
wheel because I want to spin a wheel.
Ooh, we're gonna spin it. All right.
Let's spin the wheel wherever the wheel is. The vault. Ooh.
Yes,
If
we
it
had
lands
the
on the vault,
vault.
that's a good one.
The vault was good, but
The
no
vault-
takers.
Yeah, this is good. Let's see what it
I'm
lands
gonna go
on.
diamonds.
Diamonds. I don't think it's gonna be diamonds. It could be jerseys though.
Oh
The
no!
jerseys down to 6
Jerseys.
boxes.
Come on.
I would say this, Robbie. The
Okay.
jerseys is one of the better breaks to get into, especially for the chase. Okay.
Yep.
The reason I say that is for as low as $28, you could win that jersey and the chase wheel spin, and there's a predominant amount of the wheel that's over $28. So
Yep.
odds are in your favor. To if you buy one spot and you win the chase wheel spin, we could be giving you a gift card back with more than just that one spot.
True.
Unless Colin's spinning the wheel, he could be a major disappointment. But I'm not him.
No.
So that's not a big problem, right?
We spin high.
So the wheel's been hot. I know. I think Dom spanned a 97 on Wednesday. I know he broke his first 100 the other day. So let's see what we are doing here on the UA break page. Jerseys are the chase. Again, diamonds. So we got 8 to go in the quad, 8 to go in the double. And let me roll on down here to the single. We got 8 to go in the single as well. Let's take a look at this graphic and see what has been pulled here in the UA break room. Wow, that Brett Favre is actually pretty sweet looking. A yellow hydro look with the Grambling State logo on there as well. Lots of fantastic names available, like Derrick Henry with the gold ink. What a fantastic choice for the auto right there. Justin Jefferson speed flex. That's what I like to see here. There is 2 double up possibilities for flexes in this series. That's why I think this should be the series that we're getting after today in the diamonds. Brett Favre hydro yellow and the Justin Jefferson for the NFC North. Then we got a Lawrence Taylor, I think that's a silver chrome, and a Michael Irvin cowboy blue hydro. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful lids right there. Other fantastic names available in this series like Bijan Robinson, Edgerrin James, Bruce Smith, Puka Nacua. I mean, I love that. I think I think the Jaguar Rave is my favorite.
Okay.
But of the helmets I have seen, Robbie, the Falcon Rave is my favorite. I love that red. It's absolutely beautiful. And he is available as well. One of the best running backs in the league today. You can get Bijan Robinson, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Patrick Mahomes is the only headliner that was taken off that list. But so again, still great ratios. Love the Bruce Smith on the retro as well. But the photo headliners are not the only thing in the series, ladies and gentlemen. There are other options as well. If you scroll on down here, you'll see Antonio Gates and AJ Green. Chris Olave has already been hit. So we are wide open in that. We offer a single, double, triple in that break as well. So what do you guys want to get into? Next up on the docket, we are going to do the Vault. Ooh, I like this. The Vault 4-spot break. Is this a double? This is a double box break. This one is going to be 4 to go. And I believe the way this specific break is ran is via not divisions, but the location, right? So it's the North, South, East, and West. If you get in the North, you're going to have the AFC North and NFC North. You know, the East, you're going to have the NFC East and AFC East, and so on and so forth. Names we're still looking for in this vault with the last 18 boxes. Names like Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, and A.J. Brown on the flex, to be specific. Other great names like George Kittle are out there. Brian Urlacher, Jamar Chase, and Bo Nix on the beautiful Bronco Rave as well. Other names like Frank Gore and Jameson Williams can be had as well in this one. For $372, that's going to be 2 boxes coming out on that one. So what do we want to get into there? Then this is the Mix It Up Mixer. This one we are very, very close on. It is 6 boxes to go in the entire series, ladies and gentlemen. The entire series, 6 boxes to go. You see on the left side there, Tom Brady is the prize helmet of this series. The only way we get to pull Tom Brady or see who wins him is if you close out this series, okay? Now, I will say this. Every single spot purchased into this break gets a chance at Tom Brady. So you guys can enter in as much as you guys want to try and win Tom Brady. Now, in the 6 boxes left, Manny Machado is available. Steve Young on the Authentic is available, and secondary headliner Pete Rose can be had as well for as low as $59 in the single. Now, this is the double. It is 8 to go, but the single, give me a moment here if I scroll on down, is 7 to go. So that break could go down as well.
Yeah, Cody Metcalf just got into that recently.
All right, shout out to Cody.
So Cody getting that little starter magic, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully, and hopefully we can knock out a few of those boxes. We do have another 1 in 4 variation up for you guys. If it does pique your interest, this is the 1 in 4, a 7 in 9 chance at a headliner. Now, that's probably the best ratio in terms of headliners and boxes left available here in the break room. That Trae Young basketball is absolutely beautiful. The Ric Flair championship belt is available. Taylor Swift on the beautiful CD, and the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar licensed jersey can be had as well as Bruce Smith, Paul Pierce, and Allen Iverson. 9 boxes left, 7 of which are headliners. That is the 1 in 4. So I dropped the link to that the 4-spot break for the vault. Next on the docket is our practice squad. One of the best entry point breaks available in the Ultimate Autographs universe. Okay, look at these ratios, right? I think, besides diamonds, practice squad should probably be one that we attack as well. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 authentic helmets, plus a JJ Watt mini in the last 16 boxes. That is 8 photoed headliners, 7 of which are authentic helmets available in the last 16 boxes. And then Warren Sapp and Steve McMichael can be had as well in that break. That is under $50, and that is ready to be had in this one as well. Lots of great names left, like Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Darrelle Revis, Steve Smith Sr., James Harrison. If you're in that double, you can get James Harrison and Ed Reed on the same one. Marshall Falk, and Aiden Hutchinson. Lots of great names to be had in that. So the double for that is $98.
Yeah.
And the single is $49 on that front. Last but not last, but we do have the college break up. We are down to the last 6 boxes on that one. We know 4 of the names. We know LaShawn McCoy, Warren Moon, and the photo headliners are CeeDee Lamb on Oklahoma, and that's Steve Smith Sr. on the Utah lid, like the not chrome, not matte, but kind of like in between. It's like a chrome matte red. It's a beautiful, beautiful Utah lid.
No, I've been calling it matte finish.
Yeah, no, it's not quite chrome. I know it's not chrome, but like it's got a glare of chrome. You know what I'm saying? So I see what you're saying there with the matte finish on that one. That is 4 in 6 as well. That's a 66% chance at a headliner in there. There's also 4 gift cards left in there.
Oh, yeah.
As well. So lots of great ratios.
Good money too. I think 2 $150 gift cards are still out there.
All right, so you guys could be getting some money back here with just playing into that series. That's 5 to go. 5 to go in the practice squad single as well. I did just go over those headliners again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys have any questions, please do let me know. I am happy to help. 7 to go in that vault single. 3 to go in number 25 of the jerseys. I'm imagining we are going to get that one knocked out here, as that is the chase of the show. And then we have our mini helmets. Again, we're still looking for Aaron Jones. The minis are one of the best bang for your bucks in the room, as it is $50 total, but 2 boxes are coming out. So the jerseys are your cheapest price point per break, I would say, right? $28. That's the lowest entry point you'll see on the Ultimate Autographs page. But the minis are the cheapest price breaks per box. It's only $25 a box. And you could double up in that. So could be the best bang for your buck that we offer here at Ultimate Autographs. So what do you guys and gals want to get into? Me and Robbie are ready to rock and roll.
We are.
We are ready to do some work. I'm imagining that jerseys are going to be the first one to close.
Yeah,
we
were. I think we were halfway
I had 3
there.
to go. I had 3 to go.
3 to go. Yeah, we are 3 to go. 3 to go in there. Outside of that, we are going to be 3 to go also in that 4-spot break double box vault.
Oh.
So that's that north, east, west, and south. I believe Karen
wants to play.
Karen's in that.
All right, Karen. Who wants to join Karen? That's a double box break as well. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a 1 in 4 chance. Now, if you want to get an individual division, you can join the you could join the not the single, but the divisional double for 186. But I would absolutely rock and roll with that. Just, you know, you get 2 divisions essentially. It's either the north, south, east, or west. But it's only 4 spots. It can happen really quickly. So Neon Shark, the Nightlight series, that's going to be happening tonight at midnight. Robbie and Ricky will be here. Unfortunately, I personally don't know anything about it. I'm not on that show. So, Robbie, if you want to explain a little bit about it, you're more than welcome to, as we have a little downtime. But
Neon
unfortunately,
Shark.
I don't know much about it.
Well, tell you what, Neon Shark, you're going to want to tune in tonight, or if you're out there on the East Coast, early morning, 1 o'clock out there.
It's early morning, regardless.
It's an interesting series that we have for you guys. So all I got to say is that there's something out there that's very crystal.
Oh,
We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Very crystal.
you heard the man. You heard the man. Very crystal. Well, Jared
Crystally?
says,
Very crystally.
yeah, Jared says, Robbie, I'll see you at 2:30 a.m. Central Time.
All right.
I won't see any of you at that time. I'll be thinking about you, maybe.
Save me something good. I'm hoping, because last week we kind of struggled in trying to get this at least started. So there's a lot of good items out there still left in this Nightlight series. So guys, gear up for a good morning, and I got that Urlacher last weekend. Yeah, Jared, you
There
did
you
get that
go.
Brian Urlacher. Oh, he threw that away.
What happened?
He threw it way out.
Oh,
Sounds interesting. I'm intrigued. Yeah.
nice.
Yep. Tune in. Me and Ricky.
Be a good time. I'll be sleeping, Robbie.
We have the night lights going.
Does that mess with your sleep schedule at all?
Nah, I'm usually getting home around because I take the train out to Hanover Park, so I'm getting home around 7:30. I'll sleep till about 1, and then I'm good.
Okay. All right. I used to do overnight shifts, not here, but elsewhere.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Just throw
the
off.
military. That's why I'm very used to it. I could do anything. I could.
I can do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
If I needed to do it, I absolutely could. I do not.
Yeah, I was
wanna
gonna
do
say
it.
if it's one of those like, hey, we need you for that. I'm like, okay, you need me.
It's free. So what? Oh, do they walk him
There you go. Yeah, walked him.
intentionally?
Robbie lives the late night. Yeah, John Gomez.
Right.
There he is. Whoop, whoop. Cheers, people. All of as well. This goes out to all my juggalos and juggalettes out there. 2,
Whoa.
3,
Don't
2.
want to do that.
Oh, 3 to 5 days a week and 4:30 to 11 a.m. on Saturdays, baby. Holy Jared.
I bet Saturday's a dream.
Robbie
Wait.
can sleep well. Space A on a C-17. Oh, look, big guy run. He can run. Wow. This guy's got some speed.
Moises.
Yeah. Hey, Jay Bowerson. I'm hoping, I don't know if you're watching the game, but man, you're sitting at 11 runs right now, buddy. You're looking at the Cubs to score on this in this inning right now.
How many outs are there?
They got two men on scoring position, second and third. Believe
nice.
It's 1 out or 2 outs. 1 out in the
One
bottom
out.
of the 7th.
Jared says that's why I'm not usually here on 6 p.m. shows. That's fair. I'll be busy working.
Okay. Yeah, working.
I feel you on that one. But what do we want to get into right now? These are
Yeah,
the
we gotta
jerseys.
do this right now.
Let's do some jerseys. Let's knock out the, let's close out. Let's pick a series and close it out. I say the Mix It Up series.
Yeah,
personally.
you're reading my mind. I was
The
gonna
Mix
say,
It Up series would
let's
be
do
the
the
one.
Mix It Up series. We did, 3 boxes last series? Or last show? Let's finish it out this show. And then we could do the Brady. We could do the
Yeah,
Brady
then we can
giveaway.
figure out which home Brady's going to go to,
Yeah.
right?
So
That can absolutely be
we're
arranged.
I would say 6 boxes, 3 headliners. This should take no more than probably 4:45. I give it
Yeah.
a full hour.
That's not bad.
We should wrap up this series in a
And
full
I'll also
hour.
throw on this caveat. If you guys, I'll do the Chase wheel spin for the jerseys.
Okay.
If we do close out that Mix It Up, I'll give a Chase wheel spin separately for them.
Ooh,
if
there
we
you
close out those minis, I'll give a Chase wheel separately win for that. I want series to be closed though.
Yeah.
Curious is if that can spark any intrigue. Otherwise,
Oh.
was that Nicky Lopez?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not an offensive threat. But either way, what do you guys want to get into?
Come on. Speak to us. Speak our language. We're here.
With breaks.
Yes.
Right. Otherwise, Bob's hockey teams are eliminated, I think.
What's that?
Bob's hockey teams. I don't even know who's left in the hockey. I don't think anyone have made it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you go. That should push the over.
Jay, you got it, buddy. You cashed it.
Man, could he steal a base though?
Cashed it.
He won't steal a base here, but could he steal a base? That'd be great.
Who's that?
PCA?
Oh, PCA.
Yeah. I bet.
He will do it. He'll do it.
I know
I
he
think
can.
he'll do it.
Not with 10-3. Not with 10-3. They don't do that. So looking at the break page, ladies and gentlemen, what do we want to get into first? I see a decent amount of 8s, but there are still some 3s.
Yeah.
There's still some 3s and some 2s. No reason we can't knock this out. Again, for as low as $28. Knocking out a jersey break, winning a Roger Staubach.
No.
Ooh, that's one you could tell at the dinner table or the family festivities later on this year. I want a Roger Staubach autographed jersey for $28. How about that? Or if you just win in general.
Oh, almost.
So he told you he wasn't going to steal. He was gone, though.
He was off to the races.
He was off to the races.
Neon says I had to add Carson Kelly to my team.
Yep.
Too good to pass up. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm
He's
really
been playing
shocked
very
he's
well
out
this
there
year.
in the free agent. If in your league, Carson Kelly's a really good utility guy.
He's been really good this year. That I will say. He's definitely having a career year, and he's earning more and more starting time.
Or
as
is it
the year goes.
catcher? Right? Yeah, catcher.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I would say this at MLB The Show. He's always been a good. He's always had a good swing. I've always liked his swing. So glad to
this
see he's having
guy
success.
that they just brought up,
Moises
Moses. Is he going to be more just a DH? Because they say he's a catcher /
He
DH.
plays catcher because everyone plays something.
Okay.
Technically speaking, they brought him up because his bat's ready. The defense is not quite there.
Okay, so he's not going to be catching.
No,
Okay.
he'll probably be DHing most of the
Okay.
time.
So it'll still be
Carson Kelly and Miguel Maya.
Miguel, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I think when Ian Happ comes back, they'll send him back down.
Yeah.
Not many players stay up after they're called.
Yeah. Hey, Michael Convey getting in those jerseys. So we are now
Two to go.
Two to go.
2 to go on those jerseys. Refreshing that break page. Boom, 2 to go. 7 to go in that single for the vault. 5 to go in that practice squad. That's another good one we can do here tonight. I mean, I'd like to knock out one of these college NIL deals as well.
Ooh. Did a couple yesterday.
I mean,
I had my
still a lot
first
of good
NIL deal.
Your first lottery ball?
Yeah.
I'm sure you were thrilled.
Ricky got to do the ball.
Oh.
I let Ricky have some fun.
Colin just messaged me and asked if PCA could take that bat off. I'm guessing we're facing him in fantasy. I'm assistant GM to Colin's team. He runs all trades by me. He has the final say, but I give him my input. I'm like what's his face from Moneyball? Jonah Hill. I'm like Jonah Hill from Moneyball.
Moneyball.
He's like, hey,
I can totally see
why do we get him on? He gets on base. He gets on base, sir.
Why are you picking up this random bum? Because he gets on base.
Because he gets on base, exactly. He gets on base, exactly.
Oh, nice catch, Nico.
He gets on base. Nico made a nice catch in the first inning earlier.
Wow.
Well, tomorrow's rendition
gets on base.
of Cubs Daily is going to be easy to make. Jared says my favorite movie. I love that movie. I forgot. I thought they might have taken it off Netflix, but honestly, when I go home tonight, I might pop it on for a little bit. Moneyball is such a great movie. I understand, here's the deal. I understand the flaws of the film, okay? I don't care. The concept behind it is fantastic. The concept behind it is fantastic, right? They were already a playoff team. They're already a playoff team. They lost in the first round last year. They already had Mark Mulder, Barry Zito, Tim Hudson, three of the, and then I think Rich Harden. I think Rich Harden was a fourth option there. They had a great team. Miguel Tejada was 19 at the time.
Yeah,
more like 24, but
because they end. I think Barry Zito went from the A's to San Francisco.
I think so. But during that year, I'm saying though, they had to find three guys to kind of fill in the gaps because they were replacing Giambi and Damon. Again, big losses.
Oh, yeah.
But they had Jermaine Dye, they had Miguel Tejada. They still had a really, really good team around the parts. But those guys never got talked about because it was about the story of losing those other guys and replacing their on base percentage because he gets on base. But who's gonna get on base here at UA?
And he goes from the A's and then helps the Boston Red Sox win the World Series.
Who?
Billy Jean.
No, he didn't go to the Red Sox. They just offered him the deal. He turned him down. Billy Beane? No, because if Billy Beane would have accepted that job.
Oh no, you're right. I was okay because I watched the documentary. That's what I was saying.
Well, Funny enough,
wait, was it?
What's a funny? Yeah, what's a
Oh,
funny?
yeah, you're right. You're right.
What is a
was accepted, but then you're right.
No, they offered him to him.
Or
he declined
offered it.
He declined it. But you know what's really funny about that, Robbie, is let's just say that Billy Beane was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go be the Red Sox GM because they have the financial resources to help me win." You know who would not become maybe the greatest GM of all time?
Oh, Theo.
Theo Epstein.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because they
That's right.
hired
He turned
him.
it down
Yep.
and gave it to Theo.
Yep,
Well,
pretty
didn't
much.
give it to Theo, but
Theo got the job.
The next line up, or the next man up was Theo at the
Oh
time.
yeah, forget about guys like Eric Chavez.
Eric Chavez. That's right.
Eric Chavez. I mean, Mark Ellis, John Mabry was on that team.
Oh,
That team was solid. Chad Bradford. Yeah, he turned down the Red Sox offer. Then the Red Sox offered the job to Theo, who used it to win the World Series.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I was watching the Netflix.
That's why
series.
it's tough to really overreact in baseball because, just
It was
if
a
you
good
lo-
Netflix series.
if you lose in a dramatic way,
Oh, Jared Menzer closing it out. All
what
right.
the jerseys?
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. If you lose in a baseball playoff series in like a dramatic way, it might not be the best thing to overreact. Like, it pisses me off the way the Cubs spend their money, but to be fair, if they spent way more money and spent it poorly, I'd be even more mad. So might as well not spend it.
Yeah. Did not spend it.
But that's what I'm saying, though, is like the way the Athletics lost the year before, they lost to the Yankees.
Oh, yes.
And you're just
Yeah.
like, oh my God. And the Yankees are in the prime of their power, you know. You're just like, oh, this is miserable. Red Sox fan and watched the Netflix. Hey, I didn't like the Red Sox at the time. I still don't like the Red Sox, but that was that series was just, the comeback was amazing. I was like, these guys are doing it.
Yeah, it was a good series.
Hey man, it was good for baseball. Especially at that time, since those two teams, again, they met in the CS every single year.
Yes.
Every single
Yep.
year. All right, so we are going to go 9 times on the randomizer. I believe we have our jerseys ready. Thank you for getting that ready, Robbie. We got Trevor Sablier and Mark McAdams, Eric Linnell, Michael Convey, and Jared Menzer. Forgot the cap locks. We need one number in jersey.
I also
number
like the
25.
fact that they almost had Alex Rodriguez.
They almost, they were
what
close.
you would call it was live on ESPN and literally just blurted it out on there. Like it wasn't even like supposed to be mentioned. And I think Kevin Millar mentioned it on live TV about Alex Rodriguez, and then the deal fell through.
Blew it up.
I was like, oh, so that's how that. Because I remember hearing about it. I just didn't. I didn't know how it fell through or anything. I didn't know the backstory until I watched the documentary, and I'm like, oh, so that's how that fell through.
It's always fun learning about that stuff like 25 years down the road, you know?
Yeah.
Because in the moment, the coverage was definitely. I'm not going to say the coverage was bad because the coverage was not bad. It was just different compared to what the coverage is today.
Different. Oh, yeah, big time.
Like, people are tracking planes these days. If Shohei Ohtani might be on it. Now, or back then, we had to wait till 6 p.m. Central Time or whatever for SportsCenter. Or my baseball tonight. God, I miss baseball tonight.
The new Red Sox based on last year's team.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Oh, I have to watch that one. Which
I haven't
one?
watched it yet, but when
one
I
is
get
that
time,
one?
they're just called, it's like Red Sox. I forgot what the specific name of it was,
okay.
but it was good. It's very good. I don't think I've met a Netflix sports documentary series. I'm like, you know what? That sucked. I don't think I've ever done that.
No, I was just going to say
Clubhouse.
that.
There you go, the Clubhouse. There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, I was going to say, I saw that one.
They do a really
it
good
was
job.
the crime one, the one from the Wisconsin, just above us.
Wisconsin, yes, they are just above us.
Yeah,
You mean the
state
Dahmer?
above us. No, the one that like the whole entire county is like against this family.
Oh, really?
They really despise this.
Oh,
family.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
And like he spent time in jail, got out. Like
yeah.
the conspiracy
conspiracy.
about him killing this one lady, this
Oh,
news
gosh.
reporter, And then he's back in jail now, and then it's like,
Of course he is.
because
All right.
he's it's weird. It's a weird
I know what you're
story.
talking about, though. I think I know which one you're talking
Go
about.
back to the E ESPN 30s for 30.
Here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, since no one has given me a jersey number.
Spin that wheel.
Let's spin the wheel. Let's create a wheel. I'm going to create the wheel right now. Is that the comment? Comment is not from Wisconsin. He is from Bulgaria. If you don't know that,
To Bobby.
tune in at 6 o'clock. Tune in at 6 o'clock. Tune in at 6
Is that
o'clock.
the comment?
The comment and chess story.
Maybe? I think so.
No, I don't think so. Unless he's doing a cover up. I mean, I'm from Wisconsin. I mean, I'm not from Wisconsin. I'm from here, but I grew up in Wisconsin.
Okay.
But I don't
Around Madison, you said?
Yeah, I don't follow the ideologies of Wisconsin. But I did grow up there. I have a lot of friends there. My family's there. All right, we're going to do box number 17. All right. Box number 17, the wheel was up. I didn't get a number. It's pretty much the dead on middle one. Then we're going to go 9 times on the randomizer. Best of luck. Here we go. Where'd I go with the randomizer? Is that the comment and shifts? Bob, go back to hockey, bro. All right, 9 times. 6, 7, 8, and 9. But yeah, I would agree. I think Netflix does a great job with like all of those documentary series, you know. All right. So Jared Menzer, you're in the NFC North. Michael Convey, the NFC South. Mark McAdams, potentially locking in a Roger Staubach jersey. Jared Menzer in the NFC West. Eric Linnell, the AFC North. Trevor S., the AFC South. Mark McAdams, the AFC East. And Eric Linnell rounding us out in the AFC West. Even if you don't win the jersey, and even if you win the jersey, you guys are still in line for that Chase wheel spin. So, let's have some fun.
Let's do it.
Let's open some fire.
Do it.
Oh,
This is going to be...
okay. Well, this one is, I'm going to have to look up the winner. This could be a bevy of winners.
Ooh.
How about Mr. Matt Leinart?
Ooh, man.
It is a stat jersey as well, ladies and gentlemen. It is a stat jersey as well. Mr. Matt Leinart coming out here in the jersey series. Now, I want to say Cardinals. But Matt Leinart did not have a lengthy career. He also didn't have quite the support system around him. And again, not everyone's cut out to be an NFL quarterback, but the Cardinals is going to be the answer. It's going to be the NFC West. Thank you, Robbie, for highlighting that up. It's going to be Mr. Jared Menzer. Congratulations, Jared, on that one. Taking home Mr. Matt Leinart. At least the great part about it is you're getting him on his college jersey, which is what he's most known for. The Trojan Man.
The Trojan Man.
I will say this. I don't really recall specifically who my least favorite team of my time was growing up. It might have been the USC Trojans. I did not like them. They were annoying. When Vince Young beat them in that Rose Bowl, I was giddy. Being giddy was an understatement. I was so pumped when he ran that touchdown in to beat them. Man. Congratulations, Jared, on that one. That's some closer magic for you as well, my friend.
Yeah.
I was about to write Matt Leinart wanted Jared Menzer.
We always do that. I do that too.
Oh, yeah. It's a very common practice.
Ricky, I've caught.
Get it?
Well, I have had to catch Ricky. Ricky's done it where he's gifted it to himself.
Oh, yeah. I've done that too.
He's done where it's Jared Menzer won a Jared Menzer. Or,
Colin does it to me all the time.
or
to test
Ricky
me.
Williams won a Ricky Williams.
Colin does it to me all the time to test me.
Oh, to test you?
Yeah. Sorry, I was on call. What happened? You won Matt Leinart. You won Matthew Leinart.
Yes.
You won. Does he have a middle name? He's got to have a middle name, right? Yeah, you won Matthew Stephen Leinart, or Matthew Stephen Leinart, however you want to pronounce it. 8-10 career record. Beautiful USC jersey. And it's a stat jersey. So
Yeah, love the stat jerseys.
Rose Bowl MVP, 37-2 as a starter, last to wear number 11. Now, break room legend Walter Jones also inscribes that same statement, right? Mm-hmm. Last to wear number 71. Who's asking? Who's asking to wear number? He's like, you know what? I want number 71. Hit me up.
And by the way, that's it.
That's it.
Nobody
Yeah,
can't
there's no
wear
other
number-
options.
Well, what did you do? I've won one Pro Bowl. I've been to the one Pro Bowl.
Robbie,
That's
what
it.
you're saying is even better than what Abdul Carter did.
Oh, really?
He hadn't even recorded a play in the NFL.
And his number's retired?
No, he called Lawrence Taylor asking him to wear that number.
That's right.
And I was just like, buddy,
Yeah.
no.
I
we
couldn't
can't-
believe for
yeah.
someone to come into the NFL
The
and be like,
unmitigated goal. The
I'm the
unmitigated
greatest defensive end right now. I'm calling it right now. And by the way, can I use 56?
goal. No pressure.
Can I rewrite history with number 56?
No pressure. Now, NFL teams will run out of numbers eventually.
They will. I think
have
so.
to. Who's going to don the first number 100? Who's going to be the first triple-digit guy? I got to know. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to be number 100.
But here's the thing. Like, at some point,
Yes, folding the jerseys will be a pain.
at some point, do you just say, F retiring a number? Let's just honor it and just keep it open for other players to just, pay homage to those pay homage to those that,
Kind of like what the
wore in the
Cowboys do.
past.
Cowboys haven't retired 88, but they're like, hey,
Yeah.
if you're the best receiver on the team, that's what you wear.
Like the best quarterback's going to wear number 12, or if you're in Denver, the best quarterback's going to wear number 7.
Yeah.
It all depends on what team you're.
The problem is if you just like the starter, right? Like the starter's going to wear number 7 or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
The problem is when you have a down starter, they're like, you are disgracing that number, sir. There's a lot of problems with that.
If that's the case, then you go and let that quarterback choose another number. Then
Yeah, we're gonna be like the ultimate. It's the new.
That's where you go in the 90s.
That's the new. That's the new dishonor, Robbie.
Yeah, you just-
we draft you with our top pick, but we're like, hey,
you're
I
gonna
don't think
start
you're
with
gonna
number
win. Yeah,
99.
you're not gonna wear that number. You're not gonna wear that number,
You're
my
gonna
friend.
start with 99, and then as you get up, you
That
go
would be funny, actually.
through the ranks. Just go ahead.
That would actually be kind of funny.
Oh man.
All right, 11-3. Goodness gracious.
Imagine that.
This
Imagine
escalated
that.
quickly.
12-3.
Oh, you have 12-3.
I got 12-3.
Hey, Tim, Moises.
Hey,
Did you get a hit?
Moses! All right.
You get a hit?
This guy is something, man.
He's a really good hitter.
Really?
Yeah, he's a really good hitter. The bat's ready for the big leagues. It's everything else, which is very rare. Very
You just said
rarely
the
is your-
defense is not there? Like what? Like the arm strength of?
No, just catching is
He's
a
got a
difficult
big
position.
frame for a catcher.
I mean, yeah, but that's why he's a catcher. But generally speaking, remember Darwin Barney?
Yeah. Oh,
Really
okay.
great defender.
Yeah.
Can't hit.
Can't. Yeah, I see.
But if you can hit, we'll find a spot.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and his bat's really good.
I
Rob
said
says
he
a little
he
history.
almost reminds me of Wilson Contreras, like his build, his.
Yeah, I do not think he has quite the arm of Wilson Contreras. That dude
Okay.
had a rocket.
Bobby wants
right.
to know.
So Bob says a little history lesson. Did you ever see the movie Apollo 13? No. Do you remember when they had to live in the lunar module on the way back to Earth? Since I didn't see the movie, no. Do you remember what happened on their way back that endangered their lives? Since I haven't seen the movie, no. There were filters that took carbon dioxide out of the air. The filters in the command module were different shapes. Somehow they had to get the filters from the command module in the lunar module. An engineer came up with a design saving 3 lives. His name was Ed Smiley. He passed away today at 95. Well, shout out to Ed Smiley. But I still haven't seen that movie. I'm going to be honest, I probably won't see the movie. Doesn't seem like my cup of tea. But shout out to him. Shout out to that engineer. Saving lives.
Bob with always the bad news, I swear.
Not the bad news, the informational news.
Well, the informational.
You gotta frame it correctly, Robbie. You gotta frame it correctly.
Informational hashtag bad news.
I would love to see Bob use the hashtag. My day would absolutely be made if Bob Boulay used the hashtag.
Yes. 13 to 3.
Boy, my game is way behind. Tom Hanks, Bill Paxton, Kevin Bacon, Gary Sinise, great movie. There's a lot of great movies that I'll probably never see.
Bob. Great.
I've heard a lot of good things about Citizen Kane.
How about Space Cowboys?
Oh, that's a nice piece of hit right there. I think that's his first big league hit.
Oh no, he got it yesterday. Or
He didn't play yesterday.
The day he got called up, he got a hit.
He didn't get a hit. He went 0 for 4.
No, I saw him. He got a hit.
He got hit.
He beat up. It was
Yeah, but that's not a hit, Robbie. That's a fielder's choice.
Oh, they called it a fielder's choice.
Well, that is a fielder's choice. Yeah, if it's a grounded, if you ground out, like let's say for like there was a runner on first, right?
Yeah.
During the comeback, so yeah, he beat it out, which was critical. But so if they ground out, right, the second baseman chose to go to second base instead of throwing him out at first. They don't give you a hit. They just give you it's an 0 for 1.
Oh, I thought it so. Okay.
So yeah, no, he did not get his first hit. That was his first hit right there. Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually
because that's why I was like, oh, because his family was jumping up and down, and I'm like, oh, he got his first hit.
Oh, during that game?
Yeah, during that game. Yeah, because they were up and like they were jumping up and down.
Maybe I was wrong, but I thought he went 0 for 4. I could be very wrong. I'm not correct.
Because I was like, because when I was watching it, I'm like they called the runner out.
But yeah, usually that means.
And then they called him safe. So
so you went 0 for 4.
Because that was when he.
And then they pinch ran.
Because the guy
then they
scored, and he was safe.
Yeah.
No, so it was no play. There was no play.
Pretty much.
So they don't count that as a hit then?
Nope. But
if there's no play to be made.
Well, there was a play made. The fielder chose to go to a different base.
That's stupid. Because if you beat it out,
but it's not a hit.
The run scores anyways.
But if, let's say everything's neutral, that he could have been thrown out at first very easily.
Oh yeah,
that's why.
So
fielders chose to go to a different base.
Gotcha.
And then if they would have turned the double play, it would have been over anyways. Baseball lessons here on Friday at 3. Trust me, that took me a while to grasp too, but yeah. But he got his first hit right now.
Well, he got his first hit today. Yeah.
Driving in, beautiful 13-3 bludgeoning going on. I knew the offense would bounce back, but I was like, hey, can you guys just chill for a moment?
I know, yeah.
Like, we still have plenty of other games to play. Like, we have plenty of other breaks to do. What break are we going to get into next? The closest break on the docket is this double box break.
Oh, come on, Nicky Lopez.
Nah, Nicky is not the answer, but he is a short-term gap problem.
Yeah.
So I dropped the link to that double box break for the vault. Still looking for a Bo Jackson, Brian Urlacher, Jamar Chase. Barry Sanders is out there as well on a flex. A.J. Brown on the flex. George Kittle authentic. Bo Nix authentic. None of these guys are in. It's not OTAs right now.
Or is it still minicamp? Is it still rookie minicamp?
Rookie camp. It's
rookie minicamp?
like non-mandatory rookie camp, right? Yeah.
Let's see. Daniel James was our last order at 356, jumping into.
What did he happen to?
He got into the double box practice squad.
Oh, okay.
So that, I believe, was a 4 to go. 4 to go in that.
All right. So we got 4 to go in that double box break for the practice squad. We also have 5 to go in the single as well.
Yep.
I'm going to drop the links to both of those. Let's try and knock those both out.
The one I know we can knock out, folks, and it's 3 to go also, is that 4-spot break in the vault. Karen Reagan started it off. There's 3 spots left. That's a 4-spot break. Again, someone's going to get the North, the South, the East, and the West in that vault. A lot of good stuff left in that vault. We got 3 speed flexes, and the rest are authentics too. Wow.
That's the first link that I dropped in there for everybody. Then the second link, the next 2 links are the Practice Squad single and the Practice Squad double. Both.
Like I said yesterday, it'll be interesting to see this 4-spot break. I've yet to see one. I've yet to do one.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting
It'll
to
be
see how
fun,
this
right?
is. I mean, I know it's like a 1 and 4, but a cool 1 and 4 in the Volt or Diamonds is pretty cool to see. So
Right, no doubt.
So if anybody wants to jump into that and help Karen close it up, let's do it.
Bob, do the Knicks put the Celtics out of their misery tonight?
Oh, are you going to that game, Bob? Did you get a chance to buy a ticket and resell it for double?
I know he did it for games 3 and 4, I believe.
Yeah. What is it? Did they ever say how much the oh wow, breaking news. Niners Purdy finalizing a $265 million contract.
Wow.
Would be 5-year
How much guaranteed? How much of that is guaranteed?
That is going to it doesn't say, it just says are finalizing a 5-year $265 million contract. Sources told ESPN Adam Schefter on Friday. Jared says Celtics win tonight. I'm gonna say the Knicks win it. Knicks win.
Knicks minus 2.5 point favorites.
Wow. Let me go to NFL. Maybe NFL.com has.
There we go.
more.
Breaking news. It's happening. Yeah, that's all it says. Okay, hold on. I'll check Twitter because that's where Adam Schefter shines.
Including Purdy will receive $181 million in total guarantees, including $165.5 million in the first 3 years of the deal that runs through 2030 season. Purdy's long anticipated extension checks off the most important item of the eventful offseason agenda for 49ers. So, wow. 5 years, $265 million, $181 million total guarantees, including $165.5 million in the first 3 years. That's getting paid there, Steven. Oh wow. Mr. Irrelevant. I don't know when the last time Mr. Irrelevant got paid like this. This got to be record.
I'm going to tell you.
This got to be history.
I'm going to just tell you right now. You want to know why you can't remember? Because it's never happened before. There's just no way.
Wow.
There's just no way it's never happened. There's no way. He plays the right position and all that good stuff.
Wow.
But now he joins a very interesting conversation. A very, very interesting conversation amongst NFL quarterbacks, right?
Oh, wow.
Where does he rank? I mean, these are the questions. And once you pay your starting quarterback, that's when things also get very interesting in terms of your roster.
Yes.
I mean, there's a reason they had to move on from Deebo Samuel. Yep. They paid Ayuk. I'm not sure how much longer Christian McCaffrey has on the roster. Better says, I wonder if he has the same agent as Cousins. If he does, then good for him. Actually, now I'm curious. Brock Purdy's agent? Agent is Kyle Strongen. Kirk Cousins' agent. Mike McCartney of Vayner Sports. So no, they do not have the same representation. I bought and sold for Game 3. Bought 2 Game 3 tickets for $650 each. Sold them for $13.75 each. Not going tonight. Too expensive. Ain't paying over $1,000 for a game. I'll watch the NBA's best and local Knicks announcer Mike Breen instead.
There you go.
It's getting to that point where it's like, yep. Like I'll just. Also, it's not going to get much better than the view right there. Now, being a part of the environment is awesome. There's no doubt about that. But either way, the Garden will be rocking tonight. And now that there's no baseball on for me to watch, I'll be tuning in to watch me some baseball. And wow, this game's already over.
Looks like
my TV's so far behind.
Is it?
My app is so far behind. It's rivalry weekend, though.
Is it over with?
Yeah, it's over. Cubs win.
Hey, go Cubs, go!
I don't even think it's
Bleacher Report ranks Purdy 10th overall. NFL.com has him 14th overall in their 2024
Rankings.
quarterback power rankings. ESPN has doesn't have him ranked. So
where. Okay, so who? Pull up. Which one? Where he's 10 at? Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report.
Pull up the list.
Uh,
Does it have the whole list?
Uh, no.
Of course not.
They basically just brought up.
They just said he's
Bleacher
10.
Report recently ranked Brock Purdy as their 10th best quarterback in the NFL, despite his impressive performance in 2022 and 2023. In 2024, Purdy saw a slight drop in performance, ranking outside of the top 10 in quarterback rankings, completions percentage, and Pro Football Focus passing grade.
Well, the team struggled.
However, his
what
ability to avoid sacks under pressure has been praised as elite, and he is considered one of the more mobile quarterbacks in the league. Purdy is also set to receive a oh, well, yeah, we already know about that, but yeah.
All right, hold on. Bleacher Reports. Again, Brock Purdy, a guy who we do get here in the break
We
room.
do, yeah, we do.
Bleacher Report, top 32 quarterbacks.
And with that contract, I'm sure you're going to see a lot more of Brock Purdy.
Does not have a specific top 32 QB list. What is that? What is that?
That's what I'm saying.
You rank him 10, but you don't have a list?
Yeah. Like,
How does that work?
So who's above him?
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with who's above him. I want to know who's behind him.
Oh, behind
That's
him.
what I'm like.
Ooh.
I'm curious at who's 11, 12, 13, 14 on that list. Because that range, Robbie, from like 9 to 15, they're all interchangeable. Like that's the Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I was
Dak
gonna say
Prescott.
your Tua's probably.
Tua can play at that level. Yep. I'm trying to see some other names. Trying to see here. Trying to think. Right now, probably Caleb Williams. See, I think Jordan Love's better than him. I know Jared Goff can play better, but there's a lot of good quarterbacks out there. A lot of good quarterbacks that we get here in the room as well. But, I mean, again, that diamond. Let's take a look at that.
Baker Mayfield is ranked number 6 in 2024.
Oh, as of the 2024 season?
Yeah.
Who was number 1? Josh Allen?
Lamar. They had Lamar,
Then Allen.
Joe Burrow 3, Jared Goff 4, Jaden Daniels 5.
I mean, he did go crazy.
Baker Mayfield 6, Patrick Mahomes 7, Matthew Stafford 8, Jalen Hurts 9 as your Super Bowl champion, and Jordan Love number 10. Justin Herbert 11, Geno Smith 10, Sam Darnold 13, Brock Purdy 14.
Okay. All right.
And CJ Stroud rounds it off with your top 15.
Wow. Exactly. Like, who would I rather give $286 million to? Exactly. How much of, you know...
Because I was going to say, didn't CJ Stroud just get paid not too long ago?
No, he's on his rookie deal.
So he's coming up.
He will be. He will get money.
He will be coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Then after him, you'll have Caleb Williams and
Well, Caleb
Bryce
is not
Young.
going to be for a few years, but
Jordan Love would be in line, I think. Or did he already get
he got
his?
paid.
He already got his. Okay,
Yep, he got his extension.
so he already got his.
That's actually a good question for Google, right? Who's next up on the docket?
Jalen Hurts, I think, just got his.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield, was he in line for a contract extension?
He got again, but Baker did not go through a traditional process.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
remember he got traded.
Oh.
So he got a solid contract. Baker did get a solid contract. It just wasn't as long or traditional as, you know, the other ones. Speaking of long, non-traditional contracts, Tom Brady,
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
He's getting paid by Fox Sports to look pretty and say words.
I saw that. Yeah.
Look pretty and say
Here's
words.
Karen. Karen's getting into this single mix-up. Okay.
All right, nice. Welcome in, Karen.
Karen's getting
It is 4:20, ladies and gentlemen. What are we going to get into? That's the question.
So we are now officially 6 to go in that mix-up single.
Let's get that one closed. No reason we can't do that as well. The Garden is the mecca of hoops, but not for $1,000.
Oh.
Probably not, but if I had it lying around, Robbie, I'd have to consider it.
Yeah.
I'd have to.
I mean, to experience a Game 6 win against a really...
But that's the risk. It's not guaranteed it's going to be a Game 6 win. The defending
that's
champ.
what I'm saying. To witness that
Yeah.
Game 6, if it happens, $1,000.
I'd be pissed.
Then you got to pay for food and drinks. That's
Not if you
another
pregame
1,000.
properly.
Huh?
Not if you pregame properly.
Oh, that too. If you do,
You are paying, but you're not paying
you pay with
that.
Maze. You
I
pay.
will say this. I think the Garden had a great deal going on. Like if you use like a Chase card or something like that
Okay.
to buy their refillable soda cup or something, you get free refills.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's got like Jalen Brunson on it. So like, yeah, if you had,
Hey, Chicago, get on board.
That's what I'm saying.
I use my Chase card at
I'd
the
use-
United Center
or
for free
anybody.
refills.
If they want to do the BMO Harris, whatever, I'll sign up.
Or the
Yeah, I'll
I'll
get an
take my
account.
I'll take my funds over from Chase to BMO. You know,
Strictly my Bulls card.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sign up at the BMO. And
What
you
are we
get
getting
free
into?
refills.
otherwise, in the great grand world of sports,
Yeah, I'm looking for someone to really jump in with Karen and then that Volta 4-spot break.
the
Does
ACC,
anybody want to jump in that?
The ACC distributed record $45 million per school in 23-24. Goodness gracious. Phillies placed Nola on IL due to sprained ankle. Oh gosh. See, yep. If you go to MSG, get a Chase card. I think the UC likes Amex. I think they do too. But Chase gives you discounts on food and swag.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hey guys, I was just looking at the break page. Isn't there supposed to be a double break in there? I mean, Charles, yes and no. No one has shown interest in the Chase in the double. So I'm guessing that's why there's not one out there.
Yeah.
If multiple people are saying, hey, we'd like to do a double in the college,
We'll do it.
we'll do it.
Oh,
But
yeah, we
I
do.
think it is, but it's not a by law requirement to have doubles and quads up. Because I know we have doubles and quads
He
up
said
for the
by
diamonds
law.
and the vault.
Hey there,
And I know
partner.
we got them, up for the mixed up as well. So we just don't want to overcrowd the page on that front.
I reckon you don't have a double, dude.
So the PJ Championship is going on as well. Some guy named Jay Vegas. Mr. Homa's in the top 5. Good for him. Good for Max. That's the only guy I recognize.
That's Javaris,
Max? Javaris
no,
Vegas?
Oh, Jonathan Vargas.
Vegas? I have Vegas.
Or Vegas, I'm sorry, Jonathan Vegas. It's like JHONATTAN. That's how they spell it in, I believe he's Colombian.
What a fun club. Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. Quail.
Is there a lot of quail walking around? Because that's the only way I'd want to go play at that club.
Then you got the French Mathieu Pavin.
Pavon.
American Alex Smalley. England Matt Fitzpatrick. And then American Max Homa. Ryan Gerard.
Maybe tonight you'll get that there, Charles, but you will not get it while I'm here.
No, Charles, you ain't getting no mooning today.
Someone's got to get into college and close it
The
out.
only mooning you're going to get is if someone jumps into the college.
College, it could be a diamond, regular, hanging out there.
Yep, it's true.
Warm Moon could be anywhere. There's 9 boxes left in that 1 and 4. We know 7 of the items. The other two, you never ever know. You never know. What are we going to do next, ladies and gentlemen? That is the real question here.
Yes. We got to see some movement, people. I'm getting a little sleepy over here.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll say this. We're hanging out till at least 4:45, Robbie.
Oh, we are hanging out.
But if there's just not a lot of movement going on, then we'll get that we'll get that set up for the 6 o'clock show.
How do you like the fact that the Bears are now refocusing on the suburbs?
How do I like it? I don't care.
He's
They're worried about all the wrong.
Build a damn thing.
Just build it and be done with it.
Yeah, just be done with it.
Well, win football games first, then worry about your building.
That too. Yeah.
That's the part that bothers me.
We'll see. We're gonna see. We're a new regime,
Allegedly.
new coaching staff.
I try my best to be positive with a lot of things, Robbie.
Okay.
This one I need.
So you just gotta. You have to let it marinate for a little bit.
No, not even that. It's just this is the question, right? You know. Sometimes the player is bigger than the system. The coach is bigger than the system.
Yeah.
And then other times the system is just bigger than them.
That's true. That's true.
I just don't know in this situation anymore.
It's like
I'm not giving false hope. I'm just saying.
Don't give false hope.
I will say this. It's leaning towards a lot of things in the positive direction, okay? I'll say that much. There's a lot of things leading in the positive direction. I still need them to go out and execute.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all about execution now.
You
got the right pieces. You definitely upgraded the line. So now it's about putting the product in.
What about the Buick Open, Charles?
Ooh, the what?
The Buick Open. I've heard of it. Charles, I was being sarcastic when talking about golf.
The Buick. Yeah, I've heard the Buick.
Browns have been doing that for years for most of their fans. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, now you got Shador to look forward to.
The way I heard it though, with the Browns though, is like they at least take swings. Now, are the swings good? No. They're swinging at pitches way outside, you know.
Yeah.
they're not even close. It's not like they missed on a fastball. They just missed. He's like, I work at the golf course that held the tournament. Nice, very nice. I was just going over ESPN.
Oh, they did get Joe Flacco because
Real Estate Mike wants to know what's left in the practice squad headliners. We got you, my man. There's 16 boxes left, 10 of which are headliners, 8 of which are photoed, 7 of which are authentic. If that was too much, please, I can slow it down. But the authentic lids left in that: Michael Irvin, Ed Reed, Darrelle Revis, Steve Smith Sr., James Harrison, Marshall Faulk, and Aiden Hutchinson.
You ain't lying about that, Neon.
Yeah, it was when they traded for him that was the problem, too. If they would have traded for him like 2 years prior, Deshaun Watson was playing really well, and then it went bad. It went bad real quick.
It went south.
That's more of it.
South.
Real south, real quick on that front, no doubt about it. So what are we gonna do next? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of stuff to get into.
Oh yeah, they did. They did. Not only the Texans, but I got to say, the Chicago Bears really made out in that trade with the Carolina Panthers.
They got a lot out of that one.
They got a lot, and look at what they have done with all those picks and DJ Moore being their, our top receiver, number 1 receiver. It's just there have been some really good trades.
Now that deal had to work out in the favor, but it worked out in the favor.
It did, yeah.
How many do we have left on the jersey? We've already done one jersey break, Charles.
Yeah, we already done the jersey break.
We have. Let's do it. If you guys want to do another one, let's get it done.
Yeah. Start it, Charles. Start it. Grab 2 spots.
I have 8 to go. So
grab 2 spots. Get that starter magic.
I got 7 to go in that practice squad single, 5 to go in the Sorry, 7 to go in the vault single, 5 to go in the practice squad single.
I was scared me because I was like, that's actually 5 to go in the single practice.
No, you're right. You're right. And then we're 4 to go in our mixers, 3 to go in that double box break for the direction break, I'd call it, because it's the north, south, east, and west. But you get those divisions. Neon Shark, Carolina doing Carolina things. I mean, finally. So that's like one of the positive signs, right? Like we saw that. Like they made a good move for once. Over the last few months, we have made significant progress with leaders in Arlington Heights and look forward to continuing to work with state and local leaders on making transformative economic development project for the region a reality. Oh God, it's just nonsense talk. At least they'll build a dome finally.
Yes.
Thank the heavens.
I was gonna say, did you see the Beyonce concert getting like, oh my goodness?
Where? In the Soldier Field?
Yeah, Soldier Field. Like,
When?
Last night.
Oh,
It was like a monsoon because of the storms.
I'm not a concert
oh
goer
my
or
goodness.
whatever happens at
I was
concerts.
I was just hoping a lightning strike.
Why? That's jeez, Robbie.
I'm sorry.
That people do love a nice shocking twist, right?
Very shocking.
Very shocking.
I was gonna say more like fireworks, but
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
everyone likes a good fireworks show.
Jeez Louise. Just go to the pier. Go to the pier. Watch them there. Or you know what? YouTube. You could probably put on hours worth of highlights on YouTube.
Oh my goodness. Don't get me started. I'm following European fireworks.
Really?
Yeah.
You subscribe to their YouTube
They do a
channel?
very good, very,
Now, do they
very
just
good show.
Do they? Oh, okay. So they just go live on YouTube and put on a show, or do they like?
It's just like clips, like they're
Okay.
clips of different shows.
Is
they
it
put
literally
on.
just called European?
Yeah, European fireworks.
They have something for everything.
It's very interesting how they do their shows over there. It's
European fireworks, fire truck. This time right here. Doesn't seem like a lot.
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Really.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go.
What's up?
The Sagra del Fuoco.
Pretty. I'll tell you what, they definitely outdo the American fireworks.
I don't doubt that.
I mean,
I don't doubt
the
that.
stuff they do. It's like, wow.
I, you know what, Robbie? I do not doubt that. Bob says, even if I wanted to go see the Knicks tonight, it would be the HE double hockey sticks getting there. New Jersey Transit engineers went on strike at midnight last night. There are no
What?
New Jersey trains running in the state, and you would have to be the world's, guessing, biggest moron to drive in Manhattan.
Wow.
Again, just hearing Mike Breen talk is probably way more worth it. I would agree with that on that front. No doubt about it. Just listen to Mr. Breen talk. So, what are we going to do? It's 4:33. When was our last order, Robbie?
4:15.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm giving it till 4:45. Now, we don't have to close anything out. We don't have to, we don't have to, we don't have to close out. We have to have a pulse, though.
We're like,
I need to be able to, just be like,
we're the
I need to feel the pulse, okay? I need to feel the pulse.
beep.
Yep, exactly. I just,
Beep.
take off the machine. Like, let's do this. Let's break some boxes.
person over him, like,
Yeah, no. But otherwise, we'll let the 6 o'clock show set up.
I
It
want
happens.
to
It's-
rap it beep 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 beep. beep.
Yep. On a nice heart monitor beat.
Yeah, this is a constant humming of the beat.
You said you have to be the biggest moron to drive in Manhattan. Yeah, that seems fair.
That's one of the
It does
reasons
seem
why
like a
I
fun
never
time.
went to truck driving. Because that's what I was in the military. I was a truck driver. I drove Humvee trucks and stuff like that.
Humvee.
But I got out, and all of a sudden I get out and I get all these like pamphlets to be a USA truck driver or JP what was it? Hunt. JP Hunt.
JP Hunt, okay.
Or USA Trucking, like all these, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. It's too boring.
It's too boring.
Yeah, I never really. I would always fall asleep.
While driving, Robbie?
Not driving. I'm just like, I would catch myself dozing.
I would do that too, and then I figured
So
out.
I'm
I
like,
figured I
nope,
had sleep
this is
apnea.
not for me. Long distance driving, nope. I'll do short term. Like I'll do like local, no. Because that's what I told them. I was like, I'll do local. And they're like, no, we're looking for longness. So I'm like, nope, not for me.
You know, Pete Armstrong, we've had him here in the break room before.
We have?
We have. We got
No
him.
way.
We got him in here before you started, Robbie.
Ooh, look at that. Jeff Ogg is getting 2 spots in that single mixer of the Mix It Up. So that's
going to be 4 to go?
Take us. Yeah, 4 to go.
4 to go.
4 to go.
Let's get that knocked out. Pete Armstrong is the first player in Cubs history with 12 home runs, 30 RBIs, and 10 stolen bases within the team's first 45 games of the season.
Jeez. Wow.
He was 4 for 5 today with 6 RBIs, and he scored 2 runs and a home run.
This guy's unbelievable.
Thanks, Javi Baez, who's also having a great year.
He is.
Good for Javi.
But yeah, thank you, Javi Baez, for that trade.
And thank you for trading him. Were you one of those guys, Robbie? Did you not want everyone to be gone?
Well, look at it.
Yeah, but just because you buy the jersey doesn't mean, just because you buy the jersey doesn't mean you don't want them,
I was sad for El Mago to leave. I was sad. But
that's the thing.
now looking back, I'm like, okay.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing, though, is like, you could go to a game, you could watch that man do something you may never ever watch ever happen again.
Yeah.
But then he's gonna strike out 9 times in his next 11 at bats.
Oh yeah. That was the
games.
struggle.
That
was the struggle.
But that's what I'm saying. Is you're gonna see something you've never ever seen before.
No.
That's very possible with him. That's what he does. But
great defense. It's just the batting is just horrible. Man.
I wouldn't say horrible. It's inconsistent.
Inconsistent.
It was. I mean, again, he won a Silver Slugger.
He did.
You gotta be a decent hitter to win a Silver
Just
Slugger.
gotta learn to control the outside. Like every pitcher knew what to do against this guy.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Every pitcher did.
If I had any form of stuff, I knew exactly what to do.
Yeah. You would know where to put it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Mm-hmm. That is the difficult trend, but he's figured it out. Maybe he's back. Maybe he's handled the outside a little bit. A little bit better.
He realized, okay, guys, I'm not.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
I just can't hit it.
I'm done.
But what you can do is hop into that 1-4 Mix It Up series, the multi-sport.
Yes.
And like Jeff August, right? He just got 2 spots into it. He has 2 more entries in for this Brady that you see right here.
Yes, he did.
Every spot in that break's going to matter for you to win this Tom Brady Rip Speed Flex. Are we going to get this one closed? So
I'm hoping.
I said 438, right?
Yes, you did.
Now, I said we need to have a pulse. I guess technically J. August up on the meter a little bit.
Up on the meter.
So I'm going to go to 450.
Okay.
I need this closed.
We do.
1 to go or close. 1 to go or close. Otherwise, we will pass it off and let them get ready to go for the night show tonight. I think you guys can close this out in the next 12 minutes.
I would say.
I think it's very doable.
I would say.
And then you guys are 1 box closer to figuring out who is going to take home Mr. Tom Brady.
Yeah, you'll be 5 to go.
Mm-hmm.
5 to go going into tonight with Common and
I think it's Nick.
Is it Nick?
I think.
I thought it was Mike. I could be wrong.
Thought it was Mike last night.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out when they come in the room. We will find out when they come in the room. Was Nick on last night? No, Mike was here last night. What's left in the Mix It Up, Jared? So 6 boxes left. We're still looking for a Steve Young authentic, Manny Machado bat, and Pete Rose as a secondary headliner. Charles says, I wish the Braves had re-signed Dansby Swanson instead of him signing with the Cubs. I don't agree with that. I'm very happy he's a Cub.
Oh, yeah.
Very thrilled with him.
I was going to say that I just got an alert on a stat for PCA.
Mm-hmm.
He is now tied with Shohei Ohtani for most home runs.
No, Schwarber has the most home runs.
What was that stat they just said? He just
Probably-
said he's tied with Shohei for most home runs.
I want to say Schwarber was leading the league with, I think, with 14.
Where was it at?
But it's probably a stolen base. It's probably a stolen base and home run combo.
Oh, here it is right here. MLB. Right here. PCA. No.
Curious. Records his first 6 RBI game. I'm sure we will be seeing more of him this weekend as well, or in this room eventually here as well. All right.
I gotta find this now because
Jared said last one. All right. So what did Jared, how many spots did Jared hop on into?
Jared.
Do you get one spot?
About all 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, that settles that one.
Yeah.
That settles that one.
That's why he's in the last one.
He's the last one. Well, Jared, you are getting 4 spots into the Brady chase as well.
Yes.
As well as a good potential chance to win the item in this Mix It Up series as well. Appreciate you hopping on in.
And this is going to be number 11.
He wants Brady. That makes sense. Jared, is that going to be 45 haircuts or 40, 50? What number Mix It Up is this one?
11.
11.
And that list is up for you.
Cool. Appreciate it. We are going to have Cody Metcalf, Karen Reagan, Jeff August, and Jared Menzer. That's celebrity status. Yeah, that's fair. That's I walk in and get what I want when I want.
Okay.
Shay August says wheel. All right.
Wheel.
Let me create this wheel really quick. You walk in and they kick the kid out of the chair for you. Ah, nice. I respect that. I respect a place that kicks children out of chairs. It's tough work. It's not easy. A lot of judgment. All right. Jay August did call wheel, so I'm popping that wheel up, and we are going to spin it. What number are we going to land on? Box number 22.
22.
He said the wheel was for JH. We're going to take 22 off the ticker. All right, we're going to go 9 times. Best of luck. These are going to determine your divisions. 6, 7, 8, and 9. JA versus JH on who can win the wheel. All right, so this one is broken down by teams, ladies and gentlemen. It's ran a little bit differently, but the Niners, White Sox, Hawks, and Hornets are going to go to Jared Menzer, as well as the Braves, Bears, Braves, Browns, and Tigers going to him as well. Dolphins, Cardinals, Broncos, Phillies to Cody Metcalf. Bengals, Expo, Bulls, Magic to Karen. Celtics, Reds, Seahawks, Pistons to Jeff August. Lakers, Padres, Rams to Jared Menzer. Heat, Dodgers, Falcons, Supersonics to Jeff August. 76ers, Red Sox, and Eagles are going to Mr. Jared Menzer. Best of luck. We're going box number 22. I don't even know what the debate is between numbers and wheels. I know Jay August is firmly not a wheel guy. So I'll give you a tour. Well, I appreciate it. We are playing basketball.
Ooh, basketball. We're playing basketball.
Who do we have here? Larry Johnson. It's gonna be Grandmama.
Johnson.
Larry Johnson, Mr. Grandmama.
Oh,
Beautiful
that'd be
Wilson basketball.
From
I believe
the
that's going to be the
Hornets.
Hornets. It's going to
Yeah.
go to Jaron Menzer. The Knicks aren't on here, right? No. Just
No,
Jared-
I know. No, I was gonna say yeah, because he did play for the.
he did play for the Knicks, but
He
I
did
think
play for the Knicks, but
the
it's not on
Hornets.
here.
The Hornets.
No,
are
the
gonna be
Hornets.
there.
Yep.
So Jared, 2 for 2 today. He's won both items in this show.
Johnson on the ball. Nice hit, Larry Johnson.
Congrats on that one.
Also, starred in the movie
Space Jam.
Space Jam, yeah.
Absolutely. We got you on a JSA cert as well, my friend. Congratulations. Beautiful autograph right there.
Nice.
Love the look of that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh, you weren't ready. Gonna knock your shades right off. It's a tie, 5 years with the Hornets and Knicks. I don't think the Knicks are on this list, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Nah.
So no reason to
Yep, so it's gonna-
have to worry about that.
All right, let me get that back in there for you with the search. What's left in the mix now? We are down to 5 boxes. Manny Machado, Bat, Steve Young, Authentic, and Pete Rose
Oh yeah,
in the
Pete
last
Rose.
5 boxes.
Charlie Hustle,
Plus
Mr.
chances,
Charlie Hustle.
plus chances to win Tom Brady.
Yep.
I'd say there's only 40 spots left in the chase.
Let's see. After I put this in,
So Neon, if you do check out our rules page, we do have an answer to that question.
yeah, 40 good names left.
But-
40 names left.
Generally speaking, we go by games started. So in this specific example, let's go to Larry Johnson, Mr. Grandmama. So yeah, in this specific scenario, it would bounce to the Hornets because he started in more games and played in more games with
As a
that.
Hornet.
As a Hornet.
Yep.
Not by much,
Not much, huh?
but
But
it was 5-5.
no butts in here.
2-time All-Star.
Unless your butts are in this break room.
Again, Space Jam star.
Space Jam.
Really, really good player. From Unbliv, UNLV. The Running Rebs. Well, I believe he won a national championship with them, which makes total sense. Larry Demetric Johnson. Grandmama,
Underneath the
LJ, Big L, Elster. Lots of different names for him.
What's it?
All right. Is that going to do it here? We do have a Chase wheel spin to do, which I believe is in the jerseys.
Yeah.
We can do that Chase wheel spin here in a moment. Otherwise, I think it's Common and Nick. They're going to be in for the 6 o'clock show. So let's go on over to the Chase wheel spin. Robbie's getting that list ready. Trevor, Mark, Eric, and Mike. We're going to do this one 9 times. Best of luck. This is going to be the wheel spin. Who's going to get a chance at some UA
Let's do it.
cash? 9 times. And it's going to be Trevor Soublier.
Ooh, it's
Soublier.
Trevor.
Maybe he's French. I don't know. But either way. Congratulations, Trevor. You're going to get a gift card ranging from 1 to 100. And again, he only paid for 1 spot. So he didn't win the item, but possibly he might win himself a gift card worth immensely more. I'm going to start this on 1. Because, again, that's where I go off the most historical data. Now, Trevor, if you are out there and you want a different number other than 1, we can do that for you. But it's up to you, my friend. So I haven't heard from Trevor all show,
No.
so maybe he got in the earlier show and had to, skedaddle. But either way, let's see what I can get him here, huh? Yeah. See, this is why. $95.
Oh, really? $95. Wow.
Just stretch out the old wheel spin hand, There you go, Trevor. A nice $95. So, setting up into the 6 o'clock show, we are pretty open across the break page. So, I will leave you guys and gals the link. Let's go get those spots. We're 3 to go in that Playmaker Vault, 4 to go in the Practice Squad Double. 4 to go in the mixer spots as well. 5 to go in the college single. So they're within very nice striking distance of having a few pre-fills during that 6 o'clock show. So for me, for Robbie, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. You guys
See you
see
tonight.
Common and Nick. And then, yes, like Robbie said, you will